Things I would do differently had I had to start my healing journey all over again. And these are three more tips. If you're new here, I'm Shanice. I help moms to heal from their past trauma so they can tap into their purpose, their power, and their full potential. And to help them rewire their brains from peace for a place of peace, joy, and leave anxiety and depression in the dirt. Okay. One of the things I want to expound on is slowing down. Slowing down is so crucial, not only for your nervous system, but for you to learn who God is, which is intimacy with Him. Like when I first started my healer journey, I was so hooked on healing because I was so tormented in my mind. Like I literally had no rest. I was angry all the time. You know what I'm saying? I really wasn't attentive to my children the way I wanted to be. I couldn't even be present with them because my mind was always somewhere else, whether it was, you know what I'm saying, like how I still had that hustle and bustle mindset. Let me say that. I still have the hustle bustle mindset. So I want you to really, really take your time with God. Like spend hours if you have hours, spend minutes if you have minutes, and just learning and gleaning in His presence. Because what will happen is the more you learn of Him, the more you will learn who you are, which will lead to my next one, just be. One of the things that God kept telling me is to be, to be, to be, to be, just be. And I'm like, I don't understand what that means. It was really, really hard for me to comprehend because I never flowed from a place of being, but I flowed from a place of doing. But number one and number two, it climbs because when you know who you are, when you know who God is, you know who you are, and you will be from that place, right? God calls you healed. He calls you whole. He calls you unique. He calls you beautiful, right? He calls you all these things. And which will lead to my next one, living from the inside out. When you are knowing who God is, you begin to know who you are, and you will be from that place. You will be healed from that place. You will be whole from that place. But you will also get to a place that you will not rush your journey, but you will also understand that you are in this journey of life of healing and pulling back scales or pulling back layers of onions so you can be healed, right? So when you look at it from that perspective, you will stop trying to hurry up and be healed, and you will walk in your healing because you will understand that you are being who God have called you to be from the inside out, which I talked about, your heart and your nervous system, right? Being who you are, which will be my next one, self love. Self care and self love. I dare you to take one whole year to love on you, whether it's as speaking life into yourself, going to get your toes did, going to get your hair did, going to get nice clothes, whatever it is. I was on the phone with someone that I truly love, and I was telling her, like, when I go get my massages, when I go get my hair did, my toes did, that stuff I take personal for me. And it's personal for me because I spent so many years pouring into everybody else and I never poured into other people, which I'm gonna do a video about that. But pour in from a place, start pouring into yourself. Take a whole year, get massages, get your toes did, put you first. And the next video, I'm gonna talk about what does it look like putting you first. Okay. My last one on this video is learning the power of moving your body, stretching every day, and limiting inflammation in your body. Inflammation is the number one cause for sickness and diseases, for cancer, for autoimmune disease, for, you know what I'm saying, sleepless nights. Inflammation is the key. So when you learn how to eat anti-inflammatory diets like processed sugars, processed foods, learning your spices and your herbs, right? And I'm gonna do a whole blog about that. So be tuned. It's a lot of series I'm doing, but this series I believe is more, you know what I'm saying, conducive for my clients to be able to understand I can meet you as a client and teacher point of view instead of me speaking, right? I want to teach you how to be from a place be from a place of healing, but also to learn to self-love on yourself by watching what you eat. Start apologizing to your body. I'm sorry that I rushed you. I'm sorry that I was so mean to you. I'm sorry that I did not love you. I'm sorry for putting other people before you because you only get one body. After that body is ran out, y'all, you don't get no other chances with another body. So self-love, pour it to yourself. Take care of yourself. Wake up in the morning, tell yourself that you're beautiful. Start waking up drinking you some water with some lemon. Start taking your vitamins and your supplements. which I'm going to do a blog post on that, on what supplements trauma survivors need in order to repair and rebuild their bodies. So be on the lookout for the next video. Thank you so much. And if this video has helped you in any type of way and you are ready to take your healing to the next level, hit the link below and let's schedule a one-on-one call. Be blessed.